My name's not important. I told myself that morning as I tied my shoes. But my life is simple. I worked hard, came home on time, and tried to make Alina smile. Tea? I asked her as she typed on her phone. No, I'm busy, she said quickly. Pulling the phone close to her chest, I frowned. Why are you hiding it? I'm not hiding anything, she snapped. Stop overthinking. I tried to laugh it off. I just asked. She stood up. Also, don't go to your parents' house this week. I'm tired of them judging me. My parents don't judge you, I said softly. You don't see it, she muttered and walked away as I sat alone, staring at the empty cup. Something felt off. Her tone, her distance, the sudden anger, it all hit me at once. When I called Amy later, she sounded cold. Are you coming tomorrow? Should I bring Alina? I asked. No. Abu's voice cut in. Just you? I blinked. Is everything okay? There was a pause. Just come, he said and ended the call, and my chest tightened. Why would they want to see me alone? I whispered. Alina walked past me again, clutching her phone. I asked, Did you talk to them? She didn't even look at me. Why would I? But deep inside, something told me she had. And whatever she said, it changed everything. The moment I stepped inside my parents' house, I felt something was wrong. Amy, I said softly. She didn't look at me. Abu stood in front of me, arms crossed. Why did you do this to Alina? My heart stopped. What are you talking about? Don't lie, Abu said. She came here 2 weeks ago, crying her heart out. I blinked fast. Crying? About what? Amy's voice shook. She said you scream at her. She said you insult her every day. What? I whispered. I never raised my voice at her. Abu stepped closer. She said you take her salary. You control her money. You treat her like a child. I felt like the floor disappeared under me. Abu, why would I do that? I don't need her money. Then why would she say it? He asked sharply. I don't know. I shouted, then lowered my voice. I don't know, but it's not true. Amy finally looked at me, eyes full of pain. Beta, we trusted you. And you still can, I said weakly. Just listen to me. But the silence told me they didn't believe a single word. I stepped back toward the door. If you think I'm that kind of man, I don't know what to say. Neither of them spoke. I walked out shaking, my chest burning that Alina's lies didn't just hit me. They destroyed the home I grew up in. I walked into the living room and said, Alina, we need to talk. She looked up with wide eyes. About what? You look angry. Why did you lie to my parents? I asked. She blinked fast. Lie? What lie? What are you saying? Stop acting, I said. They told me everything you said. Her face tightened. Maybe they misunderstood. No, I replied. They repeated your words exactly. She crossed her arms. Well, maybe I cried a little, but I never said anything crazy. I stepped closer. You told them I scream at you. You said I control your money. She looked away. I only said that because I felt ignored. Ignored? I whispered. So you punish me by destroying my relationship with my parents? I just wanted them to respect me, she snapped. They always act like you're perfect. I stared at her. So you made me a villain? She threw her hands up. I had to say something. They don't listen unless you're the victim. My voice cracked. You ruined my name to get attention? She rolled her eyes. You're overreacting. That word, overreacting, cut deeper than anything. I walked to the bedroom and laid down, staring at the ceiling. Her words replayed again and again. Her tone, her excuses. I remembered every fight, every guilt trip, every twist of the truth she used to control me. And for the first time, I wondered, if she can lie so easily, what else has she been hiding from me? When Alina went to shower, my heart kept whispering, check her phone. I tried to resist, but my hands moved on their own. I unlocked it and whispered, please let me be wrong. The first message hit me like a slap. Sahil, miss you already. My breath caught. Who is Sahil? I whispered. Then more messages. Alina, he's so clueless. So, soon he'll be out of the picture. Alina, I'll make his parents believe he abuses me. I felt the room spin. No, she didn't write this. Another message flashed. Sahil, once you divorce him, you'll get half. Then we start fresh. My hand shook so hard I dropped the phone on the bed. She planned everything, even my parents. The bathroom door opened. You okay? She called. I wiped my face quickly. Yeah, just lying down. She stepped out wrapped in a towel. You look weird. Are you sick? No, I said calmly. Just tired. She shrugged, ordered dinner. I'm hungry. I watched her walk past me like nothing was wrong. Inside, everything in me collapsed. Anger, betrayal, heartbreak, all mixing into something cold and sharp. But I stayed silent. If she could play a game, so could I. I whispered to myself, I'm done being blind. Tomorrow my parents will see everything. The next morning, I walked into my parents' house, holding my phone like it was the last piece of my life. Abel looked at me cautiously. Why are you here so early? I need you both to sit, I said quietly. I want to show you something. Amy hesitated. Beta, did something happen? I took a deep breath. Yes, and I want you to hear it from me. I placed the screenshots in front of them. These are Alina's messages. Abu squinted at the screen. What messages? Read them, I said. My voice didn't shake this time. He scrolled slowly, then froze. She wrote this? Amy covered her mouth. Ya Allah, I clicked the recording. Alina's voice played. I'll make his parents believe he abuses me. Amy burst into tears. Beta, why didn't you tell us earlier? I looked down, because I felt ashamed. I thought it was my failure as a husband. Abu stood up, angrier than I had ever seen him. She tried to destroy our family with lies. I whispered. I didn't know how to fight it. Amy held my hand. We believe you. We're so sorry. When they hugged me, my throat closed. For weeks, I felt alone. Now I had them back. But as I sat there between them, the relief mixed with something heavier, a grief for the marriage I thought I had and the war I now knew I had to face. I walked into the house like nothing had changed. Alina looked up from the kitchen and smiled. You're home early. Everything okay? Perfect, I said, keeping my voice calm. How was your day? She blinked fast, too fast. Oh, normal. I just cooked your favorite. You must be tired. I'm fine. I sat down, watching her more than the food. You seem extra sweet today. She laughed nervously. Can I take care of my husband? You can, I replied. I'm just wondering what brought on the sudden effort. Her hand slipped slightly on the spoon. Why would you say that? No reason. I leaned back. I've just been thinking about visiting my parents again. Her eyes widened a little. Again? Why? Did something happen? Did they say something? Are you sure you need to go? I mean, so soon. So many questions, I said softly. She swallowed. I'm just asking. You've been distant lately. Have I? I smiled. Maybe I'm just observing things. Observing what? She whispered. Just patterns. I watched her glance at her phone. Waiting for a message? She froze. No, I was just checking the time. I stood and walked toward the sink. You seem nervous, Alina. I'm not, she snapped, then forced a smile. I'm just worried you're upset with me. I'm not upset, I said. Just patient. Patient for what? For clarity. I met her eyes and saw the fear she tried to hide. For the first time, I felt the shift subtle but unmistakable. Her world was starting to crack. I waited until the house went quiet. Then I placed her phone on the table and said, Sit down, Alina. She stared at the phone like it was a weapon. Why is my phone there? What are you doing? Open it, I said calmly. I'm not opening anything, she snapped. You don't have to, I replied. I already changed the password. Her lips trembled. You went to my phone? I unlocked it and slid it toward her. Read it. Every message. Every plan. Every lie. No, please don't, she whispered. Too late. I tapped the screen. Sahil's name lit up. Messages appeared, long, detailed, ugly. She collapsed to her knees. I was confused. I was lonely. I didn't mean stop. My voice felt distant, like it wasn't even mine. I'm done. She crawled forward, grabbing my hand. Please, listen. I swear I didn't want to hurt you. You did. I pulled my hand away, and you kept doing it. She started screaming, first at me, then at Sahil, then at herself. He lied to me. You ignored me. I didn't know what I was thinking. I stood up. Blame whoever you want. I'm leaving. You can't just walk away, she cried. I already did. I walked toward the door. We're divorcing. She crawled after me. No, please, don't end us like this. Give me one more chance. I turned back for a moment. I have nothing left to give. And this time I felt nothing. When the divorce papers reached her parents, her mother called first. Beta, please don't do this, she begged. Alina made a mistake, but she still loves you. I'm not discussing it. I replied, it's over. Then her father called. Think again, he pleaded. A home breaks so easily, but rebuilding it, I'm not rebuilding anything, I said. Ending the call, rumors spread faster than I expected. One afternoon, Sal messaged me once. I'm done with her. I blocked her. Then even he disappeared. Later, a girl named Hira called from an unknown number. I'm Sal's girlfriend, she said, her voice shaking with anger. I found everything. I'm exposing both of them. Do whatever you want, I told her. She did. Within hours, screenshots, recordings, and details flooded social media. Alina's name trended for all the wrong reasons. By the next week, she lost her job. Her boss called me asking, is any of this true? I simply said, ask her. Every day after that, she sent long voice notes, crying, apologizing, blaming fate. Please, please answer me, she sobbed in one. I can't breathe without you. I didn't reply. Not once a MY parent sat with me one evening. Amy squeezed my hand. We're proud of how strong you stayed, she said softly. I'm trying, I whispered, and slowly I rebuilt my life, quietly, carefully. It hurt, but for the first time in a long time, it also felt like freedom. Alina showed up at my parents' house one quiet afternoon. I heard Amy whisper, who is at the door? Then I saw her, exhausted, hair messy, eyes swollen. She stepped inside and immediately fell at Amy's feet. Please, please listen to me, she cried. I lied about everything. I twisted his words, his actions, all of it was my fault. Amy didn't touch her. She just said, why are you here now? Alina kept crying. I ruined everything. I told people he was controlling, abusive, but he wasn't. I destroyed our marriage. Abu stepped forward, his voice cold. Leave. You destroyed your own home. Don't drag this any further. She turned to me slowly. Please, she whispered, her hand shaking. Can you give me one more chance? Just one. I'll fix everything. I swear. I looked at her, really looked, and felt nothing. No love, no anger, just emptiness. You killed every chance yourself, I said quietly. She broke down completely, crying into her hands, her voice cracking. I have nothing left, she said. Everyone knows everyone hates me. That's not my doing. I replied, that's your truth catching up to you. She stumbled toward the door, sobbing. My parents stood silently, watching her walk away. For the first time, the truth was out for everyone. Family, friends, even strangers. But as I exhaled, I realized victory didn't feel sweet. It felt heavy, painful. Necessary, but heavy. I sit by the window, staring at the street. So this is how it ends, I whispered to myself. All the lies, all the betrayal, all the heartbreak. My phone buzzes. Alina. I glance at it, but don't open the message. I already know what will say. I have no one left. I hear her words in my mind. Because I've read them before in her voice notes, I shake my head. Love is enough. I murmur, not when trust is gone. I turn to my work, focusing on the spreadsheet in front of me. My new apartment is quiet, peaceful. For the first time, I feel control over my life. The doorbell rings. My parents. Amy smiles. We missed you, Beta. I miss you too. I say, feeling a warmth I haven't felt in months. Later, my phone buzzes again. Another long message from Alina. Please. I have no one please answer me. I stare at the screen, then silence it. I take a deep breath and exhale slowly. I don't wish her harm. I say aloud, but I don't care about her anymore. She destroyed what we had. She is alone now, not because of me, but because of her choices. I stand, feeling strength in my chest. Time to move forward. And I step into my new life, stronger, freer, and finally at peace.